วกเราทีม Inside Out สวัสดีค่ะ หนูชื่อนางสาวจินค่ะตุกร้อยเลขที่ 4 ค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ ชื่อนายธิดาขนศรีสุขเลขที่ 6 ค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ ชื่อสุภสันต์ธินีรัตนสุดเลขที่ 20 ค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ ชื่อกัญญาณชุมเครือเลขที่ 2 ค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ ชื่อนิชมนต์ศรีพัฒนศักดิ์กุลเลขที่ 9 ค่ะ
วันที่ 25 มิถุนายน 2026
ค่ะก็ Samsung Medical Center นะคะ เป็นโรงพยาบาลชั้นนำในกรุงโซลประเทศเกาหลีใต้ มีชื่อเสียงด้านเทคโนโลยีการแพทย์ การรักษาโรค และการดูแลผู้ป่วยอย่างมีคุณภาพสูงสุดค่ะ
What you have shown before, there's like the process started from the patient searching for for the disease, and then at the end, like they get recover, and from the start to the end, right? There are a lot of process and details, and I wonder how long does it take for this organization to make that plan out, and what continents like is the most significant for that plan.
So that patient journey map was designed for finding out bottlenecks and issues regarding our patient journey process. Well, it really depends on what kind of disease the patient has. So, for example, if the patient has like common disease, like gastric cancer is one of the common diseases. Let's say the patient has a gastric cancer, then the process can be really short because we have this standardized process and we have a lot of professors who is treating gastric cancer. But when it comes to like non-popular cancer, like lymphoma or like blood cancer, then the process can be longer.
So it's not for every patient to take that full option journey.
We have this standardized patient journey, but it can be very varied. So yeah, it can be varied depending on the patient situation. And what was your second question?
No, it's all the same one. Okay, so that plan come from the first time that this organization established, or this come out like years later?
I see. So I told you that we developed those maps to finding out issues during the for our patient journey, right? So we started from the beginning we tried to digitalize as much as possible, but this smart hospital initiative is not too long. I think within like 5 years. So I think we developed those maps about 5 to 6 years ago. Actually, during the COVID time, paradoxically, the smart hospital initiatives could be pushed because we didn't have a lot, like many patients. So which means we could endeavor developing the smart hospital initiatives or other projects. So yeah, we developed those maps and was possible to endeavor developing our digitalization and smart hospitals during the COVID.
Thank you so much. I get it now. Okay.
We have a high age society, so they're not good at technology at all, so it's hard to bring technology to them. Yeah, this is hard for you.
Oh, so yeah, very good question. Actually, there are two sides of like two groups that we have to push to accept those technologies. One is inside group, and the other is patient group. So employee group and patient group. Because not every employee is familiar with the technology. So some of them are resistant to introduce the new technology to their everyday life and everyday work. But we didn't have that problem so much because thanks to our society, like our society, and because we have Samsung Electronics probably, most of employees were familiar with mobile phone application and technology. And also you remember the journey map, patient journey map? Yeah, that was developed by our employees. So all the technology projects were driven, motivated by our employees. It was not like top down; it was bottom, most of them. So our employees are happy to solve their everyday issues that they are facing with. So that's one thing. And the other thing, we do have a lot of senior patients, and they are not very good with dealing with the technology. So, but we cannot really solve the problem. So even though we have introduced a lot of technology, kiosk or like mobile questionnaire, we still provide face-to-face counter or face-to-face questionnaire. Yeah. So we prepared designated senior counter to help out seniors. So, but we are planning to reduce those kind of like counters, those like offline duties, and we are going to move to online and technology sides in the future.
It's good things to do. Thank you.
Sorry?
How can the center integrate AI and robotic in patient care?
Can I say that question? The center integrate AI and robotics in patient care. Okay, good question. You already know the answer, right? We saw a lot of AI integration during the tour. Yeah. So first of all, yeah, let's think back what we saw during the tour. So we went to Robotic Logistics Center. We saw the robot, yeah, which delivers medical supplies from the storage room to the home, right? So we integrated AI system to develop the robot, to build the infrastructure, to operate the robot. So that's one thing. And we went to the blood collection room, right? So in the blood collection room, our system predicts how many patients will be coming in a certain time and a certain day. So according to the prediction, we deployed the right number of employees. So that was one thing. And in the ward, every nurse has BPOC system. It looks like mobile phone. And if the nurse takes a photo of the wound site, then our AI system analyzes the wound site and recommends the right treatment for the wound site. And in the radiology department, we saw the X-ray machine, right? And Mr. Chang told us that this X-ray machine kind of detects, has the AI system inside, so it detects what's going on with the site. So yeah, we have introduced a lot of so many things analyzed by AI nowadays.
Thank you.
What role do government hospital like Samsung Medical Center plays in Korea healthcare?
What kind of role are we playing? That's what you're asking.
In Korea's healthcare?
In Korean healthcare. So Korean healthcare system, the hospitals and clinics, like medical institutions, are divided into several groups by its size, by the type of services that they offer. There are like 3 levels of hospitals and clinics, medical institutions. But the first level is just small clinics. Second level is small hospitals, and third level is tertiary hospitals. And Samsung Medical Center is one of the tertiary hospitals, and it's a leading tertiary hospital. So I would say that Samsung Medical Center is kind of leading the healthcare policy or healthcare like treatment methodology. Yeah, or we are also leading smart hospital initiative. So I would say Samsung Medical Center is a leader and frontier of Korean healthcare system. Thank you.
If you could change one thing in the hospital, what would it be?
Well, if I could
Change one thing.
change one thing in the hospital. Change it. That's a hard question. I've never changed. Well, change. That's a really hard question. Well, as you mentioned before, we are trying to solve like one big issue from the beginning was a long queue. Yeah, long queue. And especially we are short of the number of beds, the number of operating rooms. So, because of the lack of facilities, the queue of the patient is getting longer. So, if I could change any of it, anything in the hospital, I would like to expand number of beds, number of like operating rooms for like severe conditions.
สำหรับสิ่งที่ประทับใจนะคะก็คือการที่ได้มาศึกษาดูงานที่นี่ทั้งได้รับทั้งความรู้และประสบการณ์รวมถึงได้ฝึกใช้เทคโนโลยีต่างๆที่ประเทศไทยไม่มี ซึ่งสามารถนำไปพัฒนาต่อได้
ข้อแตกต่างกับประเทศไทยนะคะก็คือในโรงพยาบาล SMC เนี่ยค่ะจะไม่มีการตรวจคัดกรองโควิดกับผู้ป่วยทุกคนที่มาเข้ารักษาแล้วค่ะจะเป็นการตรวจแค่เบื้องต้นแต่ว่าในขณะที่ประเทศไทยค่ะทุกวันนี้ก่อนจะเข้าแอดมิดจะต้องตรวจโควิดก่อนค่ะไม่ว่าจะมีอาการอะไรใดๆมาก็ตาม
เราจะสามารถนำความรู้ที่ได้วันนี้ไปใช้ยังไงนะคะ ก็คือที่นี่นะคะมันจะเด่นเรื่องของการนำเทคโนโลยีมาใช้กับผู้คนเราสามารถนำที่เขานำเทคโนโลยีมารวมกับผู้คนเพื่อให้ผู้คนเข้าใจง่ายถึงการรักษาการได้รับการรักษาหรือว่าการเข้ารับการรักษามากขึ้นค่ะ
จากที่พวกเราได้ไปศึกษาดูงานที่ SMC ทำให้พวกเราได้เรียนรู้เกี่ยวกับระบบสาธารณสุขของประเทศเกาหลีใต้และความแตกต่างจากของไทยรวมถึงการนำเทคโนโลยีและ AI มาใช้ทางด้านการแพทย์ความรู้ที่ได้รับจากเจ้าหน้าที่สามารถนำมาใช้ประโยชน์ได้ในอนาคตและวันนี้พวกเราประทับใจมากๆเลยค่ะ